Basics of day trading. So day trading, I love day trading, and it has some advantages over swing trading and investing in that you are, first of all, you don't have to worry about the market doing something overnight while you're not watching, so it can help you sleep better. And number two, it's more active. Some people like that. Some like more passive approach. I like active. I like, actually I like both, but I love day trading. So the first thing I want to say is with day trading is we are dealing with a particular set of time that's all within one day. So we're in after the open and we're out. That's where that day was. And we're out before the close. So this is our time now. We're going to have this, some kind of pattern to trade for the day, right? This was this day. This is a 5-minute chart. And so you can see what we would love to have in our day trading every day would be some nice long trend that just opens at the low and closes at the high at the end of the day. And we hold on for 6.5 hours and make mucho dinero. But the market participants, they want us to make cero dinero. So they're not going to make it that easy for us. So this is the structure of this day. All right. And how would we define that? Well, again, it's definitely not some kind of nice, sine wave pattern, higher highs, higher lows. And so that makes it more challenging for sure. So what is it? And then we're going to go into something else. So it opens and it goes careening down, and that goes careening up, and then it just kind of goes sideways here, retest that high, comes back down to that, comes down. Now look at this. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Okay, that was during a news announcement, by the way. So that's the kind of volatility you get for that. Then there, and there. Okay, so what do we make out of this? Well, we don't have a nice all day long trend, that's for sure. We actually get lower lows, we get higher highs, and then this is an important thing to point out. Let's see how I can highlight that. It's okay. But one thing you want to do with day trading, one of the basic rules that I follow at least, and you follow whatever you want, obviously, but for me, I like to stay out of, I'm going to color this different. I like to stay out of these times when the markets go crazy and they go up and down based on news. Now, again, some people like to trade that, and that's fine. I want that to be your style. For me, what I have found is I would get stopped out. So market, look what happens here. So there's our high. It goes sideways. News comes out. Boom, boom, very vertical. But look at the range this made. So on one bar, this bar broke this high, and the exact same bar broke that low, all on one bar, 1 5-minute bar. And that's what I find is when news is released, gossip, whatever, it gets very noisy. Market action gets very, very noisy. It's unpredictable, and it's fast. So because the volatility happens so fast, what will happen is your bid-ask spread on your execution platform will probably get wide. It'll be hard to get the price that you want because prices are moving up and down so much. So one of the basics of day trading is I stay out during economic reports. And there's many different websites that will list you all the economic reports of a given day. Make sure, again, one of the basics of day trading is check that calendar. Always know when important news is being released. I'll show you the one that I use here real quick. And it's on investors.com. You can see it there. But there's many of them. They're all, actually, most of them are pretty much the same. But what you want to do is every day before you trade, maybe even the night before, when you're day trading, look at these. And the ones that are in red are especially the ones that are of note. So Jerome Powell speaking today. I'm recording this on Monday the 9th. So Jerome Powell speaking tomorrow at 9. Okay, definitely want to be careful around that. Any that have the red dots. There we go. Petroleum, very important. The red dots use, CPI, the U.S. jobless claims, very, 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 very important coming up on a Thursday of this particular week. So that's it. The red ones, I just don't trade during those times. Some people will do a bracket trade and they'll say, oh, okay, let me bring up my charts again. So here they might say, okay, well, I know this news is coming out, so I'll put in bracket trade. And so if it breaks like the high of this bar or whatever, then I've got a long. And if it breaks the low of like this bar, they're looking for a recent range, then I'll go short. Well, what happened here? I mean, we don't know in which order things happened, but it broke the high and then went down. Then it broke the low and then went back up and then broke the high again. All right. So it went out, broke this high, went down, broke that low. Then on that very same bar, it broke the low. It broke that high again. And this is the kind of stuff that happens. It's so volatile. It's so fast. I don't like to trade markets like that. So I just don't trade around those. The bracket trade thing has not worked for me at all. I get filled and then I get stopped out right away. Then it goes the other direction, just like I showed you, get filled and stopped out the other way too. So no, I like to trade good, meaningful movements. So what happened this day? Okay, now this day looks very different. And that is the thing that people think, one of the basics of day trading is to understand each day is going to be different. So if you're locked in and you say, oh, I only have this one setup and this is the setup that I trade, then you may not be making money because you're trading a trade that is set up for a different market condition or iteration. In other words, there's trend trade markets, there's consolidation markets, there's contraction and so forth. So the way we open up today, it was whoops, down, and then we go back up, and then we just really consolidate for a long time, right? We just consolidated and essentially didn't move out of this range. And just so you know, that is almost that's 3 hours. That's over 3 hours. So if you're day trading, and this only happened about less than an hour after the market opened. So this is not lunchtime. Okay, this happened an hour after the market opened and it just kept consolidating. So this is another basic of day trading. Do not lock yourself into one trade setup. In other words, don't just be a trend trader, because this is what most days will look like. They will not look like trends. They will not be trends. And then the market goes up again. Looks like we almost have a Bollinger Band squeeze there. And then retest this level 3 times. This is the top dog trading rule of 3, by the way, for those of you who are my students. And then it goes down. And then we get the Bollinger Band squeeze finally, right? Fake squeeze here. And some of those in my options group coaching program will recognize this pattern here, which would even get us in before the Bollinger Band squeeze, which is what we want. We want to get in early before everybody else. Now, the final aspect of this is timing. When do you enter? When do you enter the highs and the lows and the so forth? And that's where my timing indicator comes in that I give away to, well, everybody. Meaning you, everybody watches my free stuff. So go get my timing indicator. It's a common indicator, but I modify it just to let you know and to give you a full tutorial on how to trade it at indicatorwebinar.com. My gift to you. And subscribe to the channel if you like it and you want to get notified when more videos come out. Subscribe and we'll send you those notifications.